I don't want it to be over.
I don't want it to be over.
I really
ever.
leave.
Yeah, like I don't want to go.
Yeah, we're sad. We're very sad. We had a lot of fun. I keep looking at this
Doesn't matter. You can look at either one.
rather than this.
That's okay.
Doesn't really matter. But we don't want it to be over. I had fun. And Morgan's getting directions up. Say hi, Morgan.
Hi, I'm driving.
Should we really trust Sasuke to drive?
Yes!
I don't trust this Grand Theft Auto situation.
Yeah, I think I should drive. I'm the pilot, like.
Okay, Keith.
I'm not
Yeah,
driving.
Whatever. Drop out.
Wow, really? Okay.
Huh.
That was like the sickest burn in all of Voltron.
Yeah.
Like it's so like heavy out of nowhere. Like it's like, oh, his mullet. Yeah, whatever. Drop out. Like. The fuck.
Here, can you hold this? Yes.
I like him.
Yeah, are we like electric?
You can.
That was another thing. June was like, I have been watching a lot of Jenna Marble videos, and he's like, when you watch YouTubers in like, you know, a different language, you kind of like adopt like their way of speaking. And so I've been cursing a lot, and I don't curse in Japan, so it's very like liberating.
Yeah, and he was like talking about, oh, like we don't even like really have curse words in Japan, is like what he was saying. And so he was like, and so like I was here and I was like doing it, and it felt like really good.
He's like so cute. Like him and Rachel are like so cute. They're like honestly real life marriage goals because they're always just talking about how much they love each other.
Yeah, like June was, because this was June's panel, like his specific panel about like his childhood and like growing up in Japan or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he was like doing a lot, like most of the talking. And when he was like introducing himself, like he was like, oh, like most of you were here before, but like just in case you don't know, like I'm June, and like this is my beautiful wife, and like he always does that too, and it's
like in their videos.
This is my beautiful one.
Yeah, they went to onsen, and he was like, well, this is a men's only onsen, so I know all of you wanted to see my beautiful wife, but you get me instead.
My bad. Sasuke's already messing up.
I should probably like
Put my finger seatbelt.
yeah, Keith.
Why is this not picking up where you are?
Red does not have.
All right, we're on the road. Trees, yay! And it's me. Oh no, that's not how you do it. Here we go. Hi, it's me. I got the camera. All right. So, how was everyone's con?
It was really
It was
good.
good.
It was good.
It was really good.
I had a fun time.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I don't know.
What was your?
As I've said 4,000 times on this plot, I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave. I want to go back.
What was your favorite part of the con?
I just really liked talking with people because like there wasn't like a super like ton amount of panels that we wanted to go to, so we just spent a lot of time like socializing, and that was a lot of fun.
The people that like there's a lot more people that we know and like follow on Instagram and stuff that would go to Animazement because it's bigger.
So it's like people that we met before.
So that, and then also obviously like this big huge separate artist alley.
Yes, the artist alley was so nice, and I wanted everything.
So much stuff.
Very, very. I liked it.
I spent well over $200.
That's okay.
Yeah, I divided the money I got before I came, and I was like, I should leave some of this at home so I don't spend it. And then I was like, but what if there's an emergency?
And then brought it anyway. Morgan.
Huh?
Wait, I can't see you. I gotta figure out how to do this camera. All right, Morgan. What was your favorite part of the con?
The Dragon Age photo shoot. And
Me
meeting
too.
that bull who carried me because my feet had blisters.
Me too.
That's true. That's the thing that I didn't say, but I really liked doing photo shoots.
Yeah,
I really like doing photo shoots. The Overwatch photo shoot was insane. Like I know we talked about it before, but
I saw you in the window and I tried waving at you.
I know. We saw you in the window. We were like, and we were
I
like,
was like,
oh
that's
wait.
the McCray. That's my friend McCray.
Yeah, I was like super not paying attention. Like Meredith was like telling me, because she was up taking pictures of me, and she was telling me, like, the whole time she was, like, an angry mom, like, look at me, look at me.
Like, look at me. And, like, he wasn't looking. And so I was up there, like, on the set. I know, it was really loud.
It was so big and so loud, and, like, I could not hear, like, who they were calling for half the time, so I wasn't in, like, half the shoots that I was, like, supposed to be in.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I was just, like, not paying attention, and I was, like, trying not to be in the way, because there was, like, a drunk rat in a wheelchair next to me, and then there was, like, the really huge Reinhardt. There was this really cool, huge Reinhardt costume that somebody made out of craft foam, and it made them, like, legitimately, like, if you
I was sitting on the top part of the statue where I was sitting today, and their face was, like, at level, if not a little bit higher than mine.
Whoa.
Yeah, like if you look at like the difference between like in canon and the game, like how tall Reinhardt is like in his armor or whatever.
Yeah.
Compared to like everyone else, it was like the same. It was really cool.
It's really neat.
And we were like watching them get.
They had like big like stilts things that they like connected their legs to and stuff.
Wow. Dedication.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was really cool.
What was your least favorite part of the con?
When Yuri got stolen.
Yeah, that was sad. I 100% like I'm sure that I like if there was security people around or whatever, like I probably like made a lot of people suspicious, because I got really mad when Meredith was like upset because the pillow got stolen, and like so just imagine me like in my fucking. I don't know if we're allowed.
No, you're allowed.
Okay.
If I can always bleep it out, so it's fine.
In my McCree cosplay, like with the hat down like over my eyes, just like glaring and like scanning entire like all like the whole entire convention center for this plush.
Yeah.
I'm really mad at that. Like.
And I know it's like somebody like probably like snatched it, because it was like his head was like sticking up out of my bag, and like he's so light that I wouldn't have noticed if he just got kind of like pinched and like taken or whatever. Because like if I dropped him, I feel like somebody would like tap me and be like, oh hey, you dropped this.
Yeah,
right.
Because like I've done it before with like other things like cards, or like dropped like a sketch or something out of my bag, and people have been nice and like picked it up for me.
Yeah. So it was probably somebody who just like went.
Yeah.
Didn't Zeta say that like one of her friends had like someone had taken something from one of her friends?
Zeta? Yeah, I think Zeta. It was Zeta or Tori or somebody who said that like their
friend's phone got stolen, and it was like definitely like premeditated. They wanted to steal a phone because they turned off like the Find My iPhone and like all the like ability you have to like track it and find it. Don't steal.
Just don't steal.
Yeah.
It's not. Why?
Karma will come back and taunt you twice as bad if you take something. That's why you don't do it. I mean, it's also wrong, but like also karma.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sasuke. Morgan, what was your least favorite part of the con? Is it your blisters?
Oh, the blisters are a good one. It was that. With my Dorian cosplay, pieces were falling apart because it got too hot and the glue melted. What about you? What was your least favorite part?
My least favorite part was
Cold pants.
I worked like 27 hours on Cole's pants, and within like 3.5 hours they were falling apart, and Morgan safety pinned the back of them so that like it wasn't showing my underwear or anything like that, and then like I had to change out of him after the photo shoot, and it was just like it bummed me out a lot because like I spent so much time working on it, and then it was like it was overweighted.
Yeah, poor Sam was like,
I know.
Like we watched Sam like sit there and like
lament and torment
and like just ironing for hours and hours and hours, and like we were eating dinner and Sam had to like could not sit down because she was like kept having to run back and like iron stuff.
Because that con crunch was real this year.
Con crunch was real this year, and that's my least favorite of the con. con crush. No. I'm glad I got pictures of Cole, or at least some pictures of Cole. I didn't get a lot, but I got a couple. Or I don't have any. Apparently other people did.
Yeah, we do.
So, good. My favorite part of the con was the Dragon Age photo shoot, and then getting to talk to people, getting to hang out with Bella, getting to hang out with Katie. I blinked on Naruto here.
Yeah, we went to dinner and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, getting to like sit with everybody, like Katie and Bella and Jane, and like having like a big table of people.
Yeah, that was actually really nice, and I want that to be like a thing we do at cons now.
Yeah, because that was really fun because we did that. It was the first time we did that was at Triad in our last con, and like I'm really glad that we did it again. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was just...
That should be like a new tradition. Every time we have to at least go out to a restaurant.
Like, I haven't seen Jean in like over a year, so it was like really cool.
Because it's different from like hearing about them online, like hearing how their life is going.
Well, and like that's fine, but it's like really nice to see them in person.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh, like I haven't seen Katie in about like half a year, at the very least. I haven't seen Jean in like almost possibly more than a year.
I don't think I've seen Katie since last time we went to her house for her birthday. Or
Yeah. And then and Zeta I only see at Animazement.
Yeah. It's just Animazement.
Yeah.
Oh, she moved farther away, and I'm like, no, come back. I saw you so little already.
I know.
But it was nice talking to people, and low key, lead-in question: what's next con?
Yeah. Next con is whatever the next con is. As soon as I get money that I'm like allowed, that I can spend on.
I wonder. I'm like, if we go to a larger con, is Animazement still going to be our favorite con?
I think
That's a good question.
It's like our whole con, so I feel like we'll always
there's always hold a special place in our heart.
There's people that will go to cons and they're like, oh, like this was like the most fun I've ever had at a con, but like
this is mine.
Like the con that they went to first, or like the con that's like closest to their home, is like always held like a special place in their heart, because it's like, oh, like this is the first con I went to, it's really special. It sometimes will turn into like, oh, this is my more chill con, but like on a whole, like it's still a good con.
There also was a lot of people that we talked to, like there's one table in the artist alley that Meredith and I always go and like stand there and talk to them for a really long time, because they're like
they're super into pedal.
They're
and
super
like have
into
always been
Yalabella.
into pedal.
So, and they were saying about how, like, I don't know, how they really liked Animazement.
Because they're, like, from, like, the Midwest, and they're, like, we come to Animazement, and more people know about pedal, and more people are, like, kinder and willing to, like, spend money on the stuff that we bring than people, like, at our, like, home territory, or, like, going up to, like, California. I think I don't know if Animaz's in California or Canada or something. It's something far away, I know.
But yeah.
Also, they let us look through their sketchbook.
Yeah,
it was
cool.
so cool. They let us. It was like, it's so weird seeing like tweets that you're like really like a fan of, like, oh, this like doodle that's like this meme or whatever, and then seeing it like physically
like,
in front of you.
in the sketchbook,
Like, it's really funny.
That I like that.
Like, they were like, yeah, you can look through the whole thing. I bought this the other day, and it's already like so filled with Yowapeda memes. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like we were just like watching them like draw, like they were just like doodling like little Yowapeda things, and Meredith was like, oh, like you like your sketchbook is like I really like it or whatever. Like you complimented it, and they just kind of like handed it over, and that was really cool. But also at the same time, like as an artist, I was a bit like, oh my god, like I would never do that.
Like, I don't know, the artists people that come to Animazement are typically like really nice, and I don't know if that's just because
you want to like get your face in the shot while you're talking.
Yeah, you can like
you don't have to focus on us.
Yeah, you don't have to focus on us.
Yeah,
we are beautiful.
Yeah, I think the people at Animazement are just really nice. They are like, I don't talk to everyone, so I don't know if everyone is really nice. I just know that the artists that come to Animazement tend to be like like they're nice and they're like willing to like talk or like show you things and do commissions, and like if you want to talk about like their art and they're like they get really like happy about it, and they're like totally okay with talking about their art.
Yeah, and especially like the stuff that they draw and like the animated and,
Then they're,
and
like,
the content
into.
that they draw from and stuff.
Mhm.
Like they're ready to talk about it. Like a lot of them are just ready to like stand there and talk to you about it for a little bit.
Like,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen like a lot of Show by Rock, but the person we got the drum commissions from, their friend was at their table and they had a sticky note and it was like, hey, talk to me about Show by Rock. And so I was like, oh, I like this one band from like the mobile game or whatever, and they were really into it and were just like talking to me about it.
Oh, like I like that. I like when people are into things, and like even if you're not like super into it or like you don't know about it, I sometimes like will ask anyway because I just want to hear them like talk
Yeah.
about like their interests, because I'm like, oh, it's so nice.
People show me like pictures of their pets and stuff, or like, yeah, I love when people show me pictures off their phone, like, oh, look at this thing I have on Instagram, or like in my camera roll, because it makes me feel like so like I'm
we're
their
friends.
friend.
Yeah, like oh, we're friends, yay. What did you guys think of the dealer's room? Starting with Morgan. Wait, I gotta. All right.
Dealer's
Morgan.
room. It wasn't bad. It has been better in the past, I think.
I think last year's dealer's room was better.
Yeah, last year's the dealer's room was much better, I think. In my opinion.
They didn't have as many DVDs, and we all know that that's what Sam and Morgan look for.
Sam and Morgan have. I feel like I've told everyone. I feel like I've talked about this before.
Yeah,
But,
it's a collection.
They have like a collection of like everything on DVD, everything on VHS,
Anything
everything.
you want.
Because like if you want a movie, like
probably got it.
I want to like get this movie or whatever. Like
borrow it.
Morgan and Sam own it. Like
Like you can just borrow it. Like you can do
Because
good.
that's like one of the only things we buy, like other than like art stuff, is just movies. Did you guys like the dealer's room?
Less doujinshi than I would have liked. Not that I'd like buy it anyway, because I'm always like, well, I can't read this, so I feel like there's not like a point
Point
to
in
getting
getting
it.
Yeah, I feel that.
unless the art style is like
Really good.
Really
it's good
pretty.
enough that like it transcends languages.
as long as you like there like I can like
like every Tiger and Bunny one transcends languages for me. They're like so
yeah,
pretty.
because they're always really pretty. So like, if I can sit there and like look at it like for the same amount of time as like if I was able to read it,
Yeah.
then that's
Then it's good.
Then it's good.
Well, I'm going to. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this camera out one time. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna send us off because I'm gonna put the camera down because my arm's tired. Yeah, that's the only reason. So, bye guys. This con has been. It's been good. It's been good con. Good con is good con.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, Morgan, say bye.
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 Sorry, I'm going on a curve.
Bye.
Bye guys. It's been real.
Bye.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Real fun.
Yeah.
Split. Good con is good con.
That's blue.
Wait, I should have said. That the boy. Say good morning, Sam.